let's go to page 9. So you can pay attention to the key vocabulary that you should know. Okay, so first, let's talk about the postulate or axiom. Okay, so in geometry, a rule that is accepted without proof is called a postulate or axiom. Okay, a rule that can be proved is called a theorem. Okay, so make sure you know the difference between them. As you will see later, postulate 1 shows how to find the distance between 2 points on the line. Okay, so here's a postulate number 1. So it's called a Euler postulate. Okay, so first, the term coordinate is the number that assigned to the point. So like this one over here. And the way to read it is the x sub 1, and this is x sub 2. But normally we just say x1, x2. Okay? So a number that is assigned to a point is called a coordinate. So again, coordinate of a point is a number that assigned to that point. Okay? And the distance between 2 points, you just find the difference between them, and then you take absolute value. Okay? So this distance is absolute value between the value of the two coordinates. So the distance between point A and B, or AB, is called the length of segment AB. Okay. For example 1, okay, it says apply the Euler postulate. It says measure the length of segment ST to a nearest tenth of a centimeter. Okay, so what you do is, okay, so here's a solution. So you just get a ruler, you put over here, and if you put it this way, okay, then if you measure the coordinate of t is 5.4, so that's 5.4, and the coordinate of s is 2, so 5.4 minus 2 gives you 3.4. Okay. Another way to do it is instead of putting the 2 right over the s, if you just put a 0 right where the s is, then it would be much easier to measure. Okay. But in case if you're unable to do that, to line up the 0 on one of the point, then you just go and subtract the 2 coordinates and take the absolute value. Okay. Okay. Let's go to page 10. Okay, adding segment length. Okay, when 3 points are collinear, again, remember the word collinear means they're on a straight line, on the same line, right? So this was collinear. You can say that one point is between the other two. So if they're collinear, then point B is between A and C. But this one, see, they are not on a straight line. They are not collinear. So point E is not between point D and F. Okay, okay, now on postulate 2, segment addition postulate. Okay, so again, this is kind of common sense. So notice you got AB plus BC will equal to AC. Okay, so here see AB, that's this over here, plus BC, that's this over here, equal to AC. Okay, but you have to make sure, in order to add the segments on the line, you have to make sure that the collinear and the point B is between the A and C. Yeah. Okay, so to apply that, okay, so over here, here's a map. Okay, so here's a city shown. Okay, and you want to find the distance between the Lubbock, Texas, okay, to St. Louis, Missouri. Okay, and the distance given. So from here to here is 380, and from T to S is 360. So from L to S, you just add, right? So LS equal to LT plus TS equal to 380 plus 360 equal to 740. Okay. Okay, now let's go to page 11 to find a length. So this one's kind of going the reverse. Before they give you this 2, you have to find the total, right? But now they give you the total, you have to find the missing length. But again, you start out with your postulate, right? So FG, so that's the FG plus GH will give you the FH, right? So again, the first part plus second part equal to the whole thing. Then after that, you substitute the numbers. Okay, so the FH is 36, FG is 21. Then after that, you subtract 21 from both sides using algebra, and you get 15 equal to GH. Okay. The next one is congruent segments. congruent segments, normally a lot of people get confused between the length, the equal and the congruence. Normally equal deal with numbers, whereas congruence deal with pictures or shapes. Okay. So when two segments are equal, okay, that means they have the same length. Okay. And again, when they are congruent, means they have the same shape, therefore they will have the same length. Okay, and notice the symbol. So equal have two little dash, whereas congruent have a little wiggly line above the equal sign. Okay, and this is the way to read it is AB is equal to CD. Over here is AB is congruent to CD. Okay, so again, length. This deal with numbers. This deal with pictures. So if the two pictures are same, means they are congruent. Okay, so two pictures like this one, these two they're the same shape, the same length, so they are congruent, which means they also have equal length. Okay, so the length of these will equal to the length of these. Okay, let's go to example 4. Okay, so plot all these points on here. So these already show you already. Okay, then you determine whether JK and LM are congruent. Okay, so to find JK, okay, if you have graph paper, you can just count the squares. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this length is 5. Or you can use the 2. Right? When you go in horizontal, the x is changed to use the x coordinate of this, so 2 minus negative 3 over here. So 2 minus negative 3 give you 5. Okay? Or you can just count the squares. Okay? So JK has length of 5. Then the LM, again, you can count the square 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Or you can use a number. Okay? So you can 3 minus negative 2 or negative 2 minus 3 doesn't matter, and you take absolute value. Okay, the reason it doesn't matter because you're going to take absolute value, so it's going to come out the same. So therefore, they are same length. Okay, so they have the same length, so therefore they are congruent.